There's a lot.
Speaking of brownies, you guys have all commented on the game. I haven't said one thing in the game. I got to give my shout out to Jaylen Brown for showing up in the fourth quarter.
Brown gets the brownie.
Brown gets the brownie award tonight.
10 points in 2 minutes to start the fourth. That was incredible.
Aggressive as hell. Gave him exactly what I don't know if Missoula was just like, Jaylen, we're giving you the ball. We want you to be the only guy in the gym right now. Just go to the hole, do your thing. And Jaylen Brown just went on and did that.
That's what he does sometimes.
Because that is what he does sometimes. And I understand that it's impossible to do that for 48 minutes. But I wish that he did it a little bit more. Still a little cold from 3, but I'm not going to criticize that. I'm going to focus on the good in the fourth quarter. It's the holidays. We're going to be positive and spread cheer. And I'm choosing to focus on the fourth quarter performance of Jaylen Brown. I thought it was desperately needed. This could not have been a game the Celtics lost. Shout out Minnesota and Anthony Edwards. I think Anthony Edwards is a top 5-10 future talent in the league. I think he has that potential anyways. Maybe 5's a little.
He hammered them for a while.
5's a little much, but you guys know what I'm saying. He's an unbelievable athlete and player.
No, he's great. But Brown is so funny, interesting too, because between the fourth quarter and the third quarter, he came out gunning in the third quarter as well, but he didn't hit a freaking thing. I think he missed 4.
Well, Tatum wasn't out there, right, in the fourth?
He missed in the third quarter. Jaylen missed 4 threes in the first 2.5 minutes of the quarter. Really sloppy start as Minnesota kind of extended the lead. Then in the fourth quarter, just bing, 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 just everything dropped. So that's what he does. It's still not an outstanding shooting. Now he hoisted a ton of shots tonight. Was it 29?
13 threes. Oof.
And 13 threes. So yeah, how many?
13.
13 of 29 and 13 three-point attempts, 3 of 13.
I thought a lot of those were open, though. Those are good looks.
So that's where we're going to get into the open versus rush thing. Everything is open sort of, but they're not great shots. When they're working for it, it's better. But he did get things going. He got moving without the ball a little bit. He got out in transition. He attacked. That's key when that stuff isn't falling. Really, when they got back into the game, they didn't shoot their way back into the game. They started to penetrate and attack, and then they started to get those paint touches and then kick out, and then they started knocking down a few threes in that fourth quarter there, and that really kind of changed things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bobby, what you got?
You like what they did around the rim in this game. I think 10 of 15 in the third in the paint area. You didn't shoot well from 3 in that quarter, 2 of 12 from 3, but that's where the game started to turn around.
I think they missed their first 9 or 8 for that quarter. They were really rough start, right?
You took advantage of some Minnesota nonsense, like that play where Rudy was dribbling behind his back at the top. They started launching a lot of shots. He was so bad in this one. And
what a freaking goof, man. Oh, my God.
They went ice cold.
Hey, here we go.
Had some wacky lineups out there, and you took advantage. Al Horford, I thought, really stretched the floor. Derek White setting a tone early. I think his contributions were super important, and he got going there in the third again, too, with the charge take and all that. So good game from him. Good game from Smart. You're pretty much stacking up good games up and down their lineup, and it's been a while since they've been able to do that.
We got a good Derek White game?
Yeah. So getting him going, I think, is super important because he was the guy, even if the team and Tatum and Brown specifically started rolling again, you were still worried that White was going to get lost in the shuffle, that Hauser would fade away. Those guys lower on the roster that were really struggling there would have some tough times getting back going. And he started, 9 of 12 in one? He was just super efficient, getting around the basket. Again, he got back downhill. They were super aggressive. And you know what? They were on Wednesday, too. They just missed a ton. I think they took 57 shots in the paint against Indiana, and they just shot 46% on them. This game, much more efficient, much more poison there. They got a lot of free throws, too.
Yeah.
Again, you're back on track. That's all you can really say about this one. It's a starting point.
Big boy games from a lot of players. Derek White, the haircut, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Hey, you were calling for a haircut last show.
The new shoes, I hate those. I hate those narratives.
You know what does matter, though?
Hitting shots.
Well, no, Marcus Smart was back.
Smart was huge. So Smart, if the brownie wasn't going to Jaylen, the brownie was going to Marcus. I'll say for 4 quarters in terms of consistency, I thought it was Marcus tonight. I thought he was great. Thanks to the super chat here from Billy, Jaylen Brown, I agree. One of the most exciting and confusing and confounding players. He can drive you absolutely nuts 1 trip, 2 trips down the court, and then absolutely catch fire. It's just kind of the way he's gone. But he was great.